Maxim was born on April 13, 2010, and is a war tiger. Many of you may know the binomial of Siberian tiger, but they are found in the lower river valley of southeastern Russia and northern China, so are properly called the war tiger. War tigers are the largest of all cat species. Right now, Maxim weighs around 375 pounds, standing about 7.5 feet tall on his hind legs. While an adult male war tiger can average between 500 and 800 pounds, the world record for a tiger was a war tiger that weighed an amazing 1,029 pounds and was 17 feet long. Now, although Maxim does appear quite large, he is not done growing yet. Tigers are not considered fully mature until around 4 years of age, so Maxim still has a few years of growing left to do.
Now, we can see Maxim's pretty big, but how agile can he be for such large size?
Oh, Matt, we will show you. We'll start by having Maxim attempt a 10-foot jump from rock to rock. Now, tigers are not quite as agile as smaller cats like mountain lions, leopards, or jaguars, but for their large size, they do make this 10-foot jump look very easy. And once Jonah gets Maxim's attention, we will ask Maxim to do that 10-foot jump. Occasionally, we do it to ask them more than one time. We use a method of offering conditioning known as positive reinforcement, meaning that when we ask the behavior of the cat, he does get a reward whenever he does the behavior properly. If he does not, then we will continue to ask a number of times. And like any cat, much like your house cat at home, they don't always do what we ask. So how about a big hand for Maxim?
Well, in fact, I just thought of a sport that tigers would definitely lose. Swimming. Cats hate the water, right? So I guess the race against Michael Phelps, they'd have to forfeit.
Not true, Matt. Tigers love the water. In fact, I think Michael Phelps would be the one that would have to forfeit. I don't think we want to share a swimming pool with Maxim here. One of the reasons that tigers enjoy the water so much goes all the way back to their native habitat.
Most tigers aren't found in the jungles of Asia, and there are many pools of standing water. They use this water not only to cool off, but as a hunting tool as well.
That's right. Tigers have been known to force their prey into the water, making it easier for them to perform a kill. But a tiger may only succeed 1 out of every 20 attempts. But when they hunt in the water, that goes all the way to 1 out of every 5 attempts. And you can see exactly why they're so successful at hunting in the water. As you can see, Maxim, like all cats, has partially wet paws. It's very easy for him to swim through the water. And as Maxim exits the pool, how about a big round of applause for Maxim?
Well, I don't know, Mike. Maxim's pretty big, but this is Six Flags and Skip the King. Aren't you supposed to go big?
Go big, Matt.
I say go big.
You all want to see a bigger tiger? Alright. I'm going to need to do a much bigger intro.
Let's hear it.
And as soon as Maxim makes his exit.
We're on stage here.
As you can see, Maxim will make his exit, and I will get ready to do the big intro. And big no white corner, weighing in 400 pounds, standing at 8 feet tall and only 3 years of age. Hailing from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this is a wonderful time for me to tell you that your house cat tigers are very lazy. So let's all thank Nolan for joining us. So Nolan is a Bengal tiger, and as you can see, he's also a white tiger. He's not albino, he's not Siberian, and he does not come from the snow. He's simply a white Bengal tiger, as all white tigers are. Bengal tigers can be white and more commonly orange. All tigers can only be orange in color. Nolan gives his lighter coloration from a recessive gene passed on from his parents, meaning that both parents must possess that gene and pass it down to their offspring. Very similar to blonde hair and blue eyes in a person.
Alright, well now that Alan's out here joining us, we've got an idea. So let's see, looking around, I don't know. Do we have any Oakland A's fans in the audience? If you are, alright, how about San Francisco Giants fans? Oh yeah, now what about Detroit Tigers fans? Yay, oh, some people that have seen the show before, very nice. Too bad for most of you, because we're going to give a Detroit Tigers fan the chance to feed a tiger. So who's a Tigers fan now? Okay, not bad. You don't have to love the Tigers. You know what you do. Have to be jumping up and down, making lots of noise, going crazy. Who's going Okay, let's have it down here. Relax, sweatshirt right there. Come on in. Come on. deny it. You know you were excited a moment ago. Come on over here. Everybody make way. Stars will watch your set now. Okay, come on right down here. It's all right. You're on TV. Stand right here next to the mic and face the audience. Don't worry, nice and very friendly game. Okay, now face the audience now. So, audience is right here. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. So what's your name? Alyssa. Where are you from, Alyssa? Sacramento. Okay, Alyssa, have you ever fed a tiger before? No. Well, today's your lucky day. Not like no, nothing for you to feed the tiger. So, this is your lucky day. Before we feed a tiger out here at Discovery Canada, it's tough with a tiger without one rule. We don't feed the tigers anything we wouldn't eat ourselves. Okay, so to start us off, go ahead and nod till that sugar red meat. We'll be on our way. Hey, listen, the show must go on. You don't want to eat that. Thanks for taking my advice. I do appreciate that. Very nice of you. You don't want to eat that, but Nala does. You'll eat hand-feeding Nala, and by hand-feeding, of course, we eat with this very large meat stick, so we don't actually feed him in our hand. Okay, so Mr. Ball, we're turning the mic up to the fence of feeding Nala, and he'll tell you what to do.
Alright, well, let's turn the red meat to get the stick. We're going to hold up here and actually go. We're going to hold it up to the fence, put it through, and now we'll do the rest. There we go. See, it's just that easy. You know, I'm very comfortable with the trailer.
Good job. Thank you for Sacramento, and tell all your friends that you safely fed a tiger. Folks, let's hear it for Alyssa. Okay, I didn't forget about you guys over here. Who else wants to feed a tiger? Okay, little orange way up there. Come on over. Yes, you. I saw you earlier. Come on down. Hardest part of the job, folks. Very excited. All right, make your way on down. Come on down. Who's waiting? Okay, you're pretty far away. Take your time. Seriously, you're all the way from here now. All right, what's your name now? Where are you from? Vanessa from San Francisco. Okay, Vanessa, we're going to go to the same procedure right over here. This last time we used it with both hands, put it right to the fence. And now the solo appreciative pro, he just might have you for dinner sometime. Nice. One person wants every time. Thank you for that. Great job. Okay, come on back here and take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, next noise one more time for our volunteers and knowledge. Alright, now as you can see, our trainers are taking Alan backstage to get our next tiger ready to come out. And while they're doing it, I'd like to explain to you all, we feel that doing a show like this is so important. At the beginning of the 20th century, there were over 100,000 tigers roaming the continent of Asia. As you can see on this map above, they covered a large part of the continent. Over the past 100 years, however, the number of tigers has been reduced to less than 5,000, scattered throughout pockets of Asia, and it is only due to conservation efforts that tigers haven't disappeared from the wild already. And the first mission for the decline of tigers is habitat loss. With over 4 billion people living in the continent of Asia, resources are already stretched very thin. And the human population is expected to double over the next 30 years. There's not going to be a lot of room for tigers to live. But the primary reason, however, the tigers are disappearing is due to poaching, also known as illegal hunting. And they are hunted for 2 reasons. The first reason being for their bones and internal organs. And there are some cultures who believe you can ingest these body parts as a medicine. Now, this belief has been proven untrue, but is still, unfortunately, very prevalent today. And the second reason for hunting tigers, of course, is for their coats. There are a lot of people that think that a tiger's coat will look better as an area rug or a wall hanging. And they can turn this coat into plenty of other things, like this purse here, for example. And they can turn other body parts into decorative items around the house, like this tiger skull that has been turned into an ashtray. But we here at the Temple of the Tiger believe them. Hopefully you folks agree. In fact, let me hear it from you nice and loud if you agree that a tiger's coat looks better on a live tiger than on someone's wall or floor. Alright, folks, we're going to meet our next tiger, so put your hands together for Akasha!
Akasha is a 3-year-old female Bengal tiger weighing in over 300 pounds, and she's going to start us off by running from point A to point B, simply called an A to B run. At full speed, tigers can reach around 35 miles per hour, and when compared to your average human at just 15 miles per hour, really fast. People in Usain Bolt broke the record at the Olympics in the 100 meters. He only reached around 24 miles per hour. Tigers can also go from a standstill to full speed in just 2.5 strides, so their acceleration is really good too.
Well, right about now, our trainer Sean is getting her house attention with some 2% milk Tigers love the taste of milk. It's a great food item to help motivate the cats for various behaviors. And being 2% low fat, it helps keep her nice, trim figure.
And now Sean has a caution in the position we will demonstrate will be only fighting posture. This is what Tigers will use off the wild to settle any disputes they might have, rising up on the hind legs and batting at each other with those powerful front paws like a boxer would, attempting to knock each other off balance to gain the advantage. Put a big hand for a caution, everybody. Matt, speaking of fighting, did you know that the Tigers can take down a deer with one slice of that paw? Like to see Mike Tyson try that.
Well, I think that's some power. Now, Mike, most people think of the Tigers show, they tend to think of the circus, but you got to, I don't know, a dozen Tigers on station at the same time. Why don't you see a caution out here all by yourself?
Well, as we said earlier, we like to train natural behaviors, and it is very natural for tigers to be by themselves. The only cat that lives in a social group are African lions. Other than that, all other cats are solitary by nature. Now, tigers can learn to tolerate one another, and the caution does get along well with a few other tigers here, but it is natural for them to be alone. They're not much of a team player.
In living in dense forests and jungles and relying on stealth when approaching a target, a solitary hunter is much more efficient in catching prey. Now, Bengal tigers will eat anything they can catch, but their primary prey consists of sandbar deer and wild pig. Now, Mike, the tigers ever climb trees when hunting prey, and they're so athletic, couldn't they just climb right out of here?
Not to worry, Matt, tigers are not very good climbers. Those cats develop the ability to climb in order to get away from larger predators. Tigers don't traditionally have any larger predators to get away from, so have never adapted for climbing. Their claws are only about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long, and in comparison to the rest of that body, that's not very big. But they are able to jump 10 feet straight up into the air, so jumping a basketball will be no problem for a tiger, as a caution will demonstrate with a tree hop. Sean will hold a piece of meat up a caution hang on with those razor sharp claws, grab that piece of meat, and come on down for a 4-paw land.
All right, let's hear it for a caution! Right now, a caution is showing off the behaviors that our tigers here at Discovery Kingdom have become world famous for. She'll be showing you all how tigers dive underwater.
That's right, a caution will wade into the deep end of the pool, put her ears back, put her head under the water, find that piece of meat, and come on back to the surface.
Let's hear it for a caution! All right, this is incredible. Now, Mike, why is this not a behavior that we see from tigers more often?
Well, Matt, as you can see, tigers naturally love the water. It's just that most other zoos and animal parks don't have the necessary facilities to show off this awesome behavior. And I don't think any documentary filmmaker would want to go scuba diving or tigers are hunting. Now, tigers generally only dive when they have to, usually after prey. When they dive, it's usually not much deeper than our pool right here.
So how did you train this behavior in the first place, and how did you even know that you could?
Well, over the years, we know some of our younger cats will put their heads under the water and off them with toys. That's where the idea for this came from. Kuma was our first tiger trained to dive. We simply rewarded him for putting his head in the shallow end of the pool, gradually moving him deeper and deeper until he was diving for the meat. Odin, one of our older white Bengal tigers, learned by watching Kuma and eventually became world famous for this behavior. Here at Six Flags, we have trained 5 tigers to dive, and Akasha is the very first female to learn this behavior.
Well, we'd be remiss if we didn't know what you can do to help protect endangered animals like the tiger. One way to get involved is by supporting organizations that directly help the tiger. Now, we've listed here 2 websites of 2 great organizations that are directly involved with the conservation of this amazing animal. By donating your time or money, you can make a big difference in the survival of endangered animals like the tiger. But for right now, let's have one final big round of applause for Maxim, Nolan, and Akasha! Alright, now my trainers will continue to interact with the cats.
And if you have any questions, I invite you down to the lower sea level. We'll be hanging out by the fence to answer any questions you may have.
So on behalf of our trainers, Mike, Sean, and Jonah, my name is Matt, hoping you all have